The greatest war of our century isn't fought with guns, tanks, or missiles. It's fought with numbers, money, trade, and influence. Behind the headlines and political speeches lies a silent battle, a war for economic supremacy between the two most powerful nations on Earth, the United States and China. Just 4 decades ago, China was one of the poorest countries in Asia. Its economy was smaller than Italy's, and over half of its population lived in rural poverty. Meanwhile, the United States reigned as the undisputed economic superpower. The dollar was the world's most trusted currency. Wall Street dictated global finance, and American innovation set the pace for modern technology. But when China opened its doors to the world in 1978, everything changed. Factories rose, exports exploded, and in less than 40 years, China became the world's factory, lifting hundreds of millions out of poverty and rivaling America's power. The U.S. fights its economic battles with finance and diplomacy. The dollar isn't just money, it's a weapon. Through systems like the IMF, World Bank, and SWIFT, the U.S. can shape, pressure, or even punish economies across the planet. But China has its own strategy, infrastructure, and production. Through the Belt and Road Initiative, China has invested over $1 trillion in ports, railways, and power plants across 150 countries. Some call it development, others call it debt diplomacy, a quiet way to buy influence and loyalty, one project at a time. Today's frontline isn't about land or oil, it's about data. The fight for digital dominance has begun. TikTok, Huawei, and artificial intelligence are the new weapons. The US bans, China builds. China innovates, the US retaliates. It's not about destruction anymore. It's about direction. Who leads the world into the next digital era? Smaller nations are now caught in between these two giants. Do they trade with America or borrow from China? Many are doing both, balancing growth while avoiding dependence. For the first time in modern history, the dominance of the US dollar is being questioned. Meanwhile, China's yuan, once dismissed as irrelevant, is slowly stepping into the global spotlight. The world's balance of power is shifting, not with war, but with wealth. The truth is, there might never be a clear winner. The United States still controls the global financial system. China controls global manufacturing. One prints the money, the other builds the world. While politicians talk about peace, both nations quietly build empires, one through banks and one through bricks. The question isn't who's stronger, but who will the world depend on more in the next 50 years? If you think China will rise above the US, comment Dragon Rise. If you believe America will stay on top, comment Eagle Forever. Don't forget to subscribe, because in the next episode, we'll uncover how small nations are secretly profiting from this global rivalry.